Listen to this. Listen to this right here. Listen to this right here.
I need something from you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with a very special reaction. This time I'm going to be doing a video about the Weeknd's Darkest Song. This was a very tough choice, but at the same time, I had to pick this track. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez, a recent subscriber that subscribed because of my Weeknd videos, so very grateful for that. Shout out to Dalton King as well. He did recommend to watch the American Dad episode that the Weeknd is in. It did came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch that. EXO, the host, is the track. This, to me, in my opinion, is the darkest track the Weeknd has, without a single doubt. It's 7 minutes and 24 seconds long. It has the darkest sound without a doubt to me, honestly. And the Weeknd has so many great tracks, but if you haven't listened to this track, you definitely have to listen to this track. This to me is the darkest track the Weeknd has. I'm gonna play it, and as soon as you hear it, as soon as you hear the instrumental, you're gonna be like, okay, I know what he's actually saying. It's like, you're gonna understand it entirely. So we did do the Weeknd's most underrated track. Be sure to check that one out. Now we're gonna do the Weeknd's darkest track. This is gonna be crazy, bro.
Bottles of Patron, guns to your face. You don't wanna sing no more. Baby, I'm a bright lights past you. You're built like a goddess. You know I'm red, now you got no rent. You know that I'm running. You don't let you in. You know where to find me.
This track is way too good, man. This track is way too good.
You can find the love just be gone.
I gotta stop this, hold up, all of that just happened in 2 minutes. This track from the very start, the beat sounds, there's not even a good description for me to say, but it sounds kind of evil. Like, this shit sounds like some dark horror type of shit for a moment. But I love the way it sounds because of that. Like, it just sounds very dark. And then the Weeknd just gets into his bag right here. This is, man, I miss this era, man. Trilogy top of days. It's crazy to think how, when you think about it, how much has happened in 9 years is insane. Like, back when I was listening to this, I never thought the Weeknd was going to get this big, because to me, it felt like his music was never going to be something that was going to be mainstream. People were going to look at it as the underground scene for the most part. This track is insane. This track is crazy.
I got a brand new jam. Can we be your feet? Can we? I wanna catch you at your best. You look so depressed. Nights pass so much quicker than the days did. Same clothes, lust over love is the mindset.
Hold up. If you ever notice, this track, the Trilogy album, they switched it up in the sound. Those background sounds right there, the dun 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 dun, like those sounds right there, I'm not tripping. That wasn't on the mixtape. Go listen to the mixtape. Those sounds weren't like that. The mixing is a bit different because with Trilogy they tried to make it sound better, and it does sound better, of course. My point is, those sounds are much more clear, and from what I remember listening to the mixtapes, it didn't sound like that with the background sounds. They both sound great though, but that's something, if you listen to it and pay attention to it, it wasn't like that. Great sound right there.
You can always call me. Girl, you ain't lonely, I've been alone.
We haven't even gotten to the best part. Listen to this. Listen to this right here. Listen to this right here.
I need something from you. There's so much love to pass around. It's already gone.
if the Weeknd puts this out today, people might feel some type of way. This is, bro, this is fire. This is fire. This is for the era it was. I'm glad it came out, man, because this is fire. This is crazy. But there's some next level toxic shit right here. For sure, for sure. Hey, listen, I vibe with it. Every single time I do a reaction to, it doesn't matter if it's Kiana Lede saying some, let's get toxic. I'm like, okay, let's get to it. Let's actually talk your shit. Like, talk about what you want to talk about. For sure. That's what, let's be honest, we enjoy the music because of that. Because people like to actually talk about what they actually have, the experiences in their life. And The Weeknd always has done that when it comes to his music. But the way he says, I got a test for you. You say you want my heart. Well, baby, you can have it all. That's just something that I need from you is to meet my boys. I'm like, damn, that shit is damn. That's just crazy. That shit is crazy for sure. He then says, I got a lot of boys and we can make you ride. I'm like, bro, this dude don't give a fuck for sure. The Weeknd has always been The Weeknd from day one. And that's the great thing about it is when you look at even things like Beauty Behind the Madness, his essence, even though he went for more of the pop sound, he stayed to it. Like the things he was talking about, he still tried to actually deliver with these tracks like The Hills, like Tell Your Friends. So many great tracks, and then he did that with Starboy as well. Reminder. And now with this album, Escape from LA, like so many good tracks, man. So I just like the fact that he always tries to deliver the sound we're accustomed to, even though he wants to experiment and do tracks like After Hours and some other tracks like Starboy. Like he still delivers that type of sound that people want to listen to. But here he goes on to some, this is next level shit right here for sure. This is dark. Some dark shit right here.
Come over here and find it out.
Consensual. Can't think of a darker track than that one from The Weeknd. Of course, when he talks about that, I feel like it's obvious, but you still have to emphasize it. Even though that's very dark, at the same time, he's talking about him specifically with that woman. Like, I don't really think he means it like literally. He's not gonna try to actually give her the test, like write it with every single one of his boys. Like that's some next level shit. Like I don't even think The Weeknd would do that for real. But my point is, from the start, this track is like depressing. This track is dark. Like he says, she's like in the same clothes, like on the bright night lights. Her mom found the Bacardi from the last party. Like, damn, this shit is dark as hell, man. This shit is crazy. But I just love the sound on this track. This sound is amazing. Echoes of Silence might be better than House of Balloons. It's always a tough thing for me because I'll be thinking, is House of Balloons better than Echoes of Silence or Echoes of Silence better than House of Balloons? I don't know. But regardless, the last part, the way it gets so slow and that warp type of sound is just beautiful, because then he goes to the falsetto and that high type of tone. That's the best moment right there. The sound is always so important to me. It's the most important thing. And it just sounds beautiful to me. I love the dark type of vibe it has. But again, obviously everything he's saying is consensual. Like I think it's obvious, but I gotta say, because people might take it some weird way. But at the same time, it's why I even said, like, if he drops something like this today, people might even take it out of context entirely and try to say something like, I don't know. You never know. People could actually take it the wrong way. And if you don't understand the track entirely well, you're going to think, damn, what the fuck is going on with The Weeknd or some type of shit. But to me, this track is probably on my top 5 too. Damn, I said that with Enemy. Enemy has to be in my top 5, man. I listened to that track so many times. Exo the Host has to be in my top 5. There's only other three more spots. But I don't know, man. Those are just my thoughts, just rambling. Off the bat, the next track is Initiation, and that actually has a lot of the same lyrics that the EXO the Host has, and it even sounds a bit darker in the sense that his voice starts to change, like a very lower tone. But I picked this one because it's 7 minutes and 24 seconds of pure darkness right here. pure like emotion that is just very moody and like with an evil type of sound. And I'm like, damn, what is this? This beat is crazy. I don't know. Those were my overall thoughts, man. Let me know down below in the comment section if you agree. Let me know what you think about the overall lyrics and the overall tone. Do you agree with my statement? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. That's what I took from it. You get what I'm saying? But obviously The Weeknd wouldn't even, I don't even think he would actually do that test. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't feel like it. Regardless, great track, EXO the host. Definitely on my top 5. That's it. I get way too like happy when it comes to these tracks because this is what I used to listen to on repeat all the time. Like the Dirty Diana cover, insane. Outside. Bro, outside is crazy. I could be here all day, so let me just shut up. Let's just leave it there.